Good morning, children. So today we are going to learn how to separate two miscible liquids. Okay. So the first method we are using is distillation. What is distillation and how to do distillation? Especially, I told you already, distillation is used to separate two miscible liquids. So here the miscible liquid, the mixture of miscible liquids, acetone and water. Okay. So this is a mixture of miscible liquid. How to separate acetone and water? So to separate acetone and water, we are using which method? Distillation method we are using. Okay. To conduct distillation, the boiling point difference of these two liquids should be more than 25 degrees Celsius. So acetone boiling point is 56 degrees Celsius. Water we know 100 degrees Celsius. If you are taking the difference, we are getting 44 degrees Celsius. So we can conduct a distillation for acetone and water separation because the boiling point difference of these two liquids 44 degrees Celsius. That is more than 25 degrees Celsius. Then how to do distillation? Let us see. To do distillation, we need one distillation flask. This round bottom flask we called as distillation flask. And the distillation flask is attached to a stand and clamp. And here we are taking the mixture of acetone and water in the distillation flask. And it is closed with the one hole rubber cork. And through one hole we are inserting one thermometer. And here you can see another apparatus, that is water condenser. And at the end of the water condenser there is a small beaker we are keeping to separate, to get the separation. And now we are heating the mixer. When we are heating the mixer, we know that the boiling point of acetone is very less. So the acetone will vaporize very fastly and the vapor will pass through this water condenser. So through this water condenser we are passing cool water inside. So automatically the vapor of the acetone will get cooled and we will get the liquid of acetone and we can collect it in the small beaker. And how to adjust the heat here, the thermometer, by looking the thermometer you have to adjust the heat. Why? Because the water boiling point is 100, we know that, so it should not reach us to 100, otherwise both the vapor will come out. So we have to adjust the heat to get only the vapor of acetone. So the acetone completely we can separate in the beaker, and what left in the round bottom flask, distillation flask, water will left in the distillation flask. So this process we called as distillation. So distillation, only the mixture of miscible liquid with a boiling point difference more than 25 degrees Celsius. Suppose the boiling point of two mixture of miscible liquids, if it is less than 25, then what we have to do? Then we are using another method. If the miscible liquids, its boiling points difference less than 25, then we are using another method to separate it, that is called as fractional distillation. This is the apparatus to conduct fractional distillation. So fractional distillation, we are using the miscible liquids, its boiling points difference less than 25. Suppose if you are taking the example ethanol and water. If we want to separate ethanol and water, we have to use which separation method? Fractional distillation. Because ethanol boiling point 78 degrees Celsius. Water we know that 100 degrees Celsius. If we are taking the difference, how much we will get difference? Boiling point difference we will get nearly 22 degrees Celsius we will get. So it is less than 25 only na. So then only we can use which distillation method? Fractional distillation. Okay. So distillation, the boiling point difference of two miscible liquids more than 25. Then distillation, the boiling point difference of two miscible liquids less than 25, then we will go for fractional distillation. Here we can tell one example, acetone and water for distillation. We can separate using distillation method, and ethanol and water we can separate fractional distillation. So only the difference with the distillation here is the fractionating column, remaining all parts same only. The distillation flask and the stand, the water condenser, thermometer, cork, and the end we are keeping one beaker. Okay, so these are all same only, but only the extra part other than distillation is fractionating column. So in this fractionating column we can see some glass beads inside. This fractionating column contains some glass beads. Use of these beads, the glass beads inside, is provide maximum possible surface area for the vapors to cool and condense repeatedly. So we will get fastly the vapors of ethanol or whatever the vapor it is coming. So these glass beads provide a maximum surface area to the vapors to cool it. So this is only the extra part other than the distillation. So the entire process we call as fractional distillation, and we can separate the miscible liquids, the boiling point difference less than 25.